think that I or my husband would orchestrate?
I didn't say you
just wait
or
a second.
your husband.
Let's just think this through.
I didn't say you or your husband. Do not put that in my mouth. I didn't say you or your husband. I just felt like
you intimated that it was PK.
No, I did not.
Who else would
I
it be?
did not. I don't know who else it could be. I just think that it
intimated in that scene that it was PK.
No, I did not. No, I did not. No, I did not roll the tape because I know the tape. I did not. I said I don't think Dorit knew anything about it. You know, when I said last year about her jewelry and the robbery, I don't think Dorit had anything to do with that. But I think someone did. I am done talking about it.
Andy.
This is how I feel.
So that's fine, but I'm gonna at least tell you how I feel.
I know
about
how you
what
feel
you
about
feel.
it.
My husband, he must be a sociopath and not give a shit about his family whatsoever. That he would send men into our home at night with my children sleeping in the house, and he would put me through that trauma.
Was I the only one that felt that way?
You tell me who else. Your 4 other people from Twitter?
Oh my God. Okay. You know, I think it's a very difficult thing to say without any proof at all. And so saying that has enormous repercussions. I think it's dangerous of you to say. Yes, I think it is actually really, really, really terrible. Okay.
Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with Diva D. How you doing? And I just saw something down to the Facebook that disturbed my spirit. Now, I don't recap the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but I will bring you the tee-hee-hee when I see tee-hee-hee that disturbs my spirit. So are you ready? Are you ready for this piping hot tea? Now, I was minding my own business, as I sometimes do, which I usually do. These things pop into my lap. I don't ask for them. So I'm going to say something. Now, I saw, and I'm going to play the as a teaser for you, I am going to play you the video of Dorit's eyes about to pop out of her sockets, telling my girl, Garcelle, Rhobh, off. Now, let me tell you something. Like I tell the rest of them. That Garcelle Rhobh, I've always said she fitted in perfectly to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Who else would they get? But I've also always said that I feel very uncomfortable when I see a show with a bunch of Caucasian women and one black person. Now, she held her own for 5 seasons, like I've said in the past. But the microaggressions, sometimes our Caucasian friends cannot help. I'll give you a prime example of a Caucasian friend of mine. See, what happens is, how would you feel? Let me ask you this. Let me ask the question. How would you feel if you were, because I've been there, you know, I told you the story about how I worked for the county, and I was the only black woman that worked there. And so, as a social worker, so I often feel like, you know, when we are in these types of spaces, that it's not our responsibility to, you know, educate our friends on how and what to say in regards to how to be respectful. So I had this one white friend, I mind my own business, and she was like, okay, look. She told a joke. She told me what a Pontiac was. And I said, well, what is it then? And she was like, poor old nigga think it's a Cadillac. That's what Pontiac stands for. And that's the comfortability that our Caucasian friends sometimes have with us. And I think that because Garcelle became friends with Sutton all of a sudden, is that we didn't recognize that these microaggressions were possible. But when I say Garcelle was a bulldog for this woman, how Son would say anything and everything to these Caucasian women, and Garcelle would, stand behind her in regards to these things. It was wild to me. But to have DORIT sitting there yelling in her face practically, with her eyes bulged out her head, saying, you intimated that I or my husband did this horrible thing to our family. It was you and 4 other people on Twitter. 4 other people on, use a damn line. 4? It was 26 people. Just in that little small period of time that intimated the same thing. When the incident first occurred, DORIT, I'm talking directly to you. If you don't ever see this video, because I'm about to tweet it, as well as putting it on my Facebook page, as well as putting it on my YouTube channel. Bitch, I'm letting you know. Garcelle was not the only one who thought that. Because when I first heard the story and I first heard your jank leg ass husband having financial difficulties, I felt like he set it up. I felt like he set it up for the insurance money. I said, and I don't think he's above it, bitch. I don't think you knew anything about it, but the phone, a robber leaving a phone for you to call somebody in an emergency situation, it didn't sit right with me, and it didn't sit well with anybody, I don't think. I think, bitch, you had it confused. I think you had it turned around in reverse. I think it was for people that agreed with your ass, and then the majority agreed with Garcelle. And I said, what the fuck I said? Because like I said, as soon as it happened, and then me hearing about the phone, now initially, when the reports were done on the news, very national news that it made, I said immediately, I was like, ooh, did PK do this? And then when the episode aired, I was like, PK did it. Allegedly, in my opinion. And I think allegedly, in a lot of people's opinion, along with Garcelle, believe that he definitely has something to do with it. Ain't no damn low-down, low-class ass robber gonna leave you a phone to make an emergency call with. I know you don't know anything about hood behavior, but baby, if there were Negrassi, I can assure you, you wouldn't have been left the phone. You better be glad if you left with your life if it was Negrassi. Okay? Because they want the goods and your life. Especially if you see their faces. Girl, I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you really don't think. And then the batches on that stage, who agree with Garcelle to the utmost, decided that they were going to be on damn mute. Now, when they need to be talking, they ain't talking. And then you had that high-haired bitch, Erica Jane, over there. Yeah. Her kids were in the office. Her kids were at home. They were sleeping. Bitch, you ain't above doing dirty shit for money. Okay? We do know about that huge flight where all those people were ill, and your husband was supposed to get them their money, but he kept it. Bitch, I know you ain't saying nothing. You know all into scams and thieveries and such and whatnots. Main one sitting over there being the damn peanut gatherer. Girl, bye. I'm glad Garcelle left, and her career is going to thrive with or without you bitches. That's for sure. Shout out to Lisa Vanderpump. And with that, I'm going to close Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Remember, everything is alleged. And in my opinion, fair use commentary is going to allow me to use this video at the beginning of this video. Come on in. Like the video. Share the video. Share the video. Why? Because sharing is indeed caring. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. 2, 6.